This assignment was created to share how concepts and our skills can be more engaging and accessible to all students by incorporating the principles of personalization and voice. This idea will be demonstrated through the introduction of the 7 natural wonders of the world. This presentation was created for 5th grade students in Carroll County Public Schools. It will be used to introduce their next writing piece, which will focus on the 7 natural wonders of the world. We are focusing on the 5th grade Common Core Writing Objective 5.2, Write informative, explanatory texts to examine a topic and convey ideas and information clearly. I would introduce this assignment to students by sharing that this is one of my favorite writing pieces, because I find it so interesting to learn about these natural wonders. Next, I would share the rubric with them and tell them that they will be using Discovery Education to complete their research using an organizer that I will provide. Then they will use their organizer to create a brochure on the wonder. Students will be able to view this presentation to gain a brief background on each of the 7 natural wonders, which will help them to pick one of the wonders to complete their research on. Aurora Borealis, also known as the Northern Lights, are located in the northern hemisphere. When particles from the sun collide with gases in the Earth's atmosphere, this magical show occurs. The Grand Canyon, located in Arizona, it formed millions of years ago when the water from the Colorado River carved a canyon through the surrounding rock. Mount Everest, located in Asia, its rock layers that are below the surface are still moving and pushing into each other today, which means that Mount Everest is still growing. Paracutin. This volcano started growing in a farmer's cornfield in Paracutin, Mexico in 1943. During its 9-year lifespan, it grew to 1,200 feet high. Victoria Falls, located in Africa, is the widest waterfall in the world. The spray from the falls rises 1,000 feet into the air. The harbor of Rio de Janeiro is located in Brazil, where the 2016 Summer Olympics are taking place. It was created by erosion from the Atlantic Ocean and is surrounded by mountains. And the Great Barrier Reef. Located off the northeast coast of Australia, it is more than 1,200 miles long and home to more than 300 species of coral alone. To recap the 7 natural wonders of the world, we have Aurora Borealis, or Northern Lights, the Grand Canyon, Mount Everest, Paracutin Volcano, Victoria Falls, the harbor of Rio de Janeiro, and the Great Barrier Reef. Making content accessible to all learners. The image principle states that we do not necessarily learn better when the speaker's image is presented on the screen. Therefore, I do not share my image, but just my voice. The voice principle states that we learn better from a friendly human voice rather than a machine or computerized voice. So I use my own voice rather than a computerized voice, and I also use a friendly tone. My tone is also conversational rather than formal, because the personalization principle states that we learn better when presentations are presented in a conversational tone. I also present each of the wonders as their own slide, to segment or break up each new idea to avoid cognitive overload. The wonders are presented using a combination of pictures and my spoken words, because the multimedia principle states that we learn better from a combination of words and pictures rather than pictures alone. Here are my works cited pages for the image principle, the voice principle, the personalization principle, and the multimedia principle. And my works cited for the information regarding the 7 natural wonders of the world.